This looks bad. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am elated to be here with this new dynamic of life that we have going. Everybody and their father, mother, son, daughter, grandmother, grandfather thinks that they should have a say in what you should be doing, like they should have a say in what you shouldn't be doing. There is a flagrant surge in people passing judgment on what used to be just regular or standard courses of action. Meanwhile, we have the country, provinces, and states, depending on where you are, of course, changing restrictions every 5 minutes like there's no tomorrow. We find ourselves having to get used to more people looking at us funny. You know, there have been people that have been unpleasant forever, and they finally have an excuse to use as a reason why they are, but we see you. Looking at us like they're scared. We're looking at other people like we're scared of them. Here are 8 things that have been crucial for me to keep a positive frame of mind and to maintain my sanity in this changing environment. They are just as easy to do as they are easy not to do. These can be beneficial whether we are in a pandemic or not, and especially as we enter its aftermath. Let's get into the video. A clean environment. The first thing that has been helping me is maintaining my home environment. When I wake up in the morning, I make sure that I make my bed. It seems like something that most people just do for the aspect of presentation that it offers, or for their house to look tidy. I do it because it is actually the first thing that makes me feel like I have accomplished something, and it starts my flow of productivity for the day to come. I will insert a clip of how I make my bed. I mostly just roll down the sheets and make it look tidy. The purpose of rolling down the sheets is so that the bed can air and kill the bacteria. It reduces dust mites and all these different things. If we were going to have visitors, I would then roll the bed up, but since no one's coming over, it's not really necessary at this time. But even making up your bed in that way will give you a sense of accomplishment because you have started something and finished it, and that is the first thing that you have started and finished for the day. I keep a clean house. I make sure that my house is clean, not just tidy. When you have clutter all around you, you feel like your mind is cluttered. And I feel like the first step towards clearing my mind and giving me a clean slate in the morning is really making sure that everything is put away, tidied, organized, and sanitized. Being tidy doesn't always mean being clean. Of course, in every other video that I've watched with regards to what people have been doing, especially at the beginning of the pandemic, they mentioned that you should organize things that you haven't had time to organize previously, and of course, that is something that you should do. But even if you're not able to do that, just make sure that you're not stepping over things to get from one room to another. Reset your mindset daily. Number 2, reset your mindset daily. Even though a lot of us do not have anywhere specific to go every day, I recommend, and I do, take at least 2 showers. I'm not telling you to do that, but at least take 1 shower. Take a shower in the morning because that also helps you to get in the right frame of mind. A shower can be relaxing, and it can also help to lift your mood. Once you feel like you're clean, you made your bed, you feel productive, you feel like you're ready to tackle the day. Part of resetting your mindset is also putting on real clothes. I understand that if you're staying home, you want to be comfortable, and no one's telling you to be uncomfortable. However, you feel how you look. And that stands true whether you're in a pandemic, whether we're not in a pandemic, no matter where you are, whether we are going through this crazy time or not, really. I wake up on most days, not every day, and put on real clothes. And it really does make a difference in making me feel better and making me feel like I can actually do something productive during the day. One way to reset your mindset is to work out. I know that I usually have a personal trainer, and I know many people go to the gym. Those things are not necessarily available right now. Slowly they're coming back. But because we're not under regular circumstances at the moment, if you're not somebody that's, some kind of a fitness, someone that's super into fitness, it doesn't mean that you're not able to work out. I'm not super into fitness, hence getting a personal trainer to tell me what to do. I usually don't work out without the personal trainer, but I've had to fend for myself as of late, as we all have. What I've been doing is simply picking a song. My song is Sweet Disposition. It's a house mix. I love the words of the song. I think that they're very motivating. So basically you pick a song and you decide that you're just gonna keep active for the duration of the song. We've all been through phys ed, physical education, gym class, or what have you, whatever it is that you want to call it in school. And so we all have a base and know what it is to move around. If you're like me, then you sat and watched multiple YouTube videos of these people that are super fit doing these workouts, and so somewhere, somehow, some of it must have registered. Just play the song, decide how many minutes you can keep active for, and just keep active for the duration of the song. If the song is 5 minutes, then do whatever you can think about for those 5 minutes until the song is over, and then repeat. Change rooms and use different rooms for different things in your house. If you live in a bachelor or a one-bedroom apartment, I can understand that changing rooms might not be a possibility. However, even if you can't change rooms, you can still change area of the one room and dedicate each area to a specific thing. I change rooms and I read in one room, I edit, now that I'm doing YouTube, in one room, obviously cook in one room, the kitchen. You get the idea. Speaking of changing rooms, I recommend sleeping in your bed. Do not make your couch your bed. Your bed is your bed and your couch is your couch. It really makes a difference to wake up in the morning and come downstairs to your couch or walk over to your couch, depending on what your setup is. It makes your brain feel like you're doing something different and that you're going somewhere different, even if you don't specifically have anything planned out for the day. Be positive. Be positive. One way that I cannot emphasize enough that has really helped me to remain positive is not to consume the news all day. I never read the news, like literally almost never. But if you can't stop, at least reduce your intake of the news. If you can, like me, just cut it out altogether. You feel like you're missing something, but you're really not missing anything at all. You may not realize to what degree the news is actually affecting your psyche, especially when it's negative all the time. It just becomes a lot of pollution or noise that you're consuming. Be very selective about what it is that you consume. Instead, I suggest journaling. I journal every single morning in this lovely book given to me by my sister-in-law and my little nieces. Love them. Wake up, I write the date. That has been helping me tremendously with figuring out what day it is. Then I write down 3 things that I am thankful for. The next thing, if I have time, is I'll spend 2 minutes journaling about something that made me happy, that gave me a feeling of happiness that happened to me in the past 24 hours. Journaling about happy experiences are really proven to make you relive that experience for a second time. The last thing I'll do is write down at the bottom before I go to bed what things I've done on that day to move myself towards my goals. When you start taking inventory on what it is that you're doing, you automatically just start becoming more productive and doing more, and not just keeping busy, but also being effective. It's important in life to develop happy habits, habits that serve you. And if reading the news all day and checking out every single sensational headline that there is to come out every single second by every single person that even has or doesn't have any credibility at all to be telling you what they are, if cutting that out is a way of blocking and controlling and stopping negative input, then you can also be selective with the positive input that comes. Reliving happy experiences is positive input. Reading is positive input. And of course, this video would not be complete without me giving you a suggestion of a book that I think should be your starting point. It is called The Slight Edge. The Slight Edge is written by Jeff Olson. If you are on a journey towards bettering yourself and you're not sure where to begin, I can't stress enough how amazing this book is at helping you to get a jump start.
See you Wednesday.